Hello Aquarius, how you doing? Welcome to your weekly reading here on the Astroflower, going from the 16th through to the 22nd of September. Bit of an amazing week, really. All to do with the moon, bringing up emotions from within you and how you confront them in the outside world, both on your relationship side and on your financial side. Because it's all to do with the moon. We've got the eclipse on the 17th and 18th, the lunar eclipse. Then we've got the supermoon on the 18th. And then we've got the equinox at the end of the week. We're moving into, full summertime for you soon in your own personal life. So it should be a bit vibrant. You're probably going to come out the best of all air signs in this coming week, because water and air doesn't really mix. But let's just see what's going on for you. Overall energies here. On your relationship side, you're resisting to the outside pressure in life. And I think there's some people around you that's sort of like trying to take you off in a direction that doesn't really correspond to you, doesn't feel right, and therefore I wouldn't follow it if I was you. I would follow what is right for you. On your financial side, it's all about the decisions and the future self here, but there is also a karmic element to it. Like the decisions and the future you're making is because it feels so right for you. Yeah, okay. Four of Wands going into a new paradigm. It could be on your relationship side here that I now want to take back sort of don't do it. Because some of you, it could be marriage and getting into a relationship, and yeah, I think that's a good thing. But what I wouldn't do, this is possibly it, what I wouldn't do is negate all your values in order to make the relationship work. I think it's a state of negotiation. It's the same thing for your financial side, going into a new contract, a new business, or a new job, which you're combining your success with others. I think will be really quite good. Let's just see what's going on that relationship side. On the karmic message, it's quite tall. It's played into tradition as well. There seems to be a traditional element to it, and that could be the whole sort of way you go about of creating a relationship or connecting with someone, moving in with them or marrying them or whatever. But it seems to be, it seems to be a very sort of solid, very defined karmic message or lesson you need to be going through. With the influence on the universe, that provides beautiful stuff for you. It's a little bit vertical. So it is being very selective about what sort of coincidences and synchronicities it allows into your life. But I would trust them and trust those sort of synchronicities and follow them. I don't think they're going to be abundant. I think it's going to be quality rather than quantity. On your past self is standing like a pillar, as if to sort of say, I've lived this, I'm not going to go back through it. Or I know what I've tried out, what I want to live, and it makes me happy, therefore I'm going to follow that. And that's where your values come in as well in life. And in your future self, really beautiful, really nice as well, very vibrant. It's creating something new, could be a relationship or what have you, or sort of like a couple, or moving in with someone or whatever. It could be just also at a comprehension, spiritual comprehension. What's the lessons to be learned out of this week here? If it doesn't square with you, then I would be just a little bit wary about it. Or I think you need to. I think you need to say your piece, and I think you need to be confident about what you know about you. Therefore, you need to say it with confidence. Yeah, there is a new world that you're going into. This is also a card about going into a new dimension, new way of being. And this week here, I think, is a transformation week for most people. I think it's going to be really important, the supermoon that comes out for you. And look at that. The universe is only bringing in quality to you, quality connections to the world that is around you. Very similar to what is going on your relationship side, on your past self as well. And with the Ace of Pentacles in the universe, it is really good quality seeds that you could be planting. It could well be someone that is for marriage and what have you. In the past self, you get the Three of Wands. Yeah, if it doesn't equate to what you've lived or what you know, what you like and everything like that, and your standards and what have you, I would just, I wouldn't rush in, basically. I think that's what your past is sort of saying to you. And in your future self, you get the King of Swords. There is a lot of wisdom that is within you, and we've seen that accumulating over the past year. That wisdom and judgment, I think you have a great deal of wisdom and judgment, and I think this is why people really sort of attracted to you in a way. And so I would remain in that position regardless of the pressure that comes in from the world that is around you. And whatever you should be choosing towards your ultimate dreams and aspirations. This looks really good for your relationship side, for your emotional side of life, but it isn't without negotiation. There is a certain degree of negotiation and a certain degree of patience that you need to apply to the world that is around you in order to get the best results out of it. But certainly, whatever decisions you make them so it makes your world a better place. On your financial side, your karmic path is very true. It's very solid. I think this is a position or a possibility, a future possibility that makes you feel that this is exactly what I should be doing. It also plays slightly into the past as well. But if you apply yourself in that respect of, success is not just counted in money. Yeah, I understand the fact that people ask you for money, therefore you need to earn money, but it's not necessarily the be all and end all in regards to your business, your career, or your projects. And I think this is where it comes in to be a little bit more sort of important in your life rather than sort of like the financial sort of side. On the universal energy, the universal energy is just straight up. It's like sort of saying, no, this is the bar. If you want to get to Aquarius, these are the conditions you need to, meet in order to be introduced to the Aquarian. You're working on your plan, and you should be working on your plan. In your past self, very similar sort of thing. You're very highly protected at the moment. It's standing there. You know what's what in regards to your qualities, your intelligence, what your experiences, and what you can bring to the situation. And I wouldn't accept second best. In your future self is really big as well, but it is playing slightly into this. It's obviously about a new opportunity that you are cultivating at the moment. And the lessons to be learned out of this week here is playing smart for your own future. Really, concentrating on what is good for you more than anything else. On your karmic path, you get the Two of Wands. Yeah, you're working on a project here. You've got a plan here, and the world is at your fingertips. I think you have great possibilities. If you're working towards a job or career or a business, you seem to have it all under control. There seems to be like you've got everything in place within you in order to make it. It's now what you got to get from the outside world. And the universal energy gives you the Judgment card. As I said, it's straight up. The universe is sort of saying, this is it. If you're answering the call, it should be for you. And therefore, it's going to bring in some really good quality lifetime connections in a way with people that are around you, but not just like stepping stones across a river. It's real people that that corresponds to your own sort of like personal goals in life. And look at that from your past as well. You had the Ace of Cups. This is the past has also got that pillar, that sort of, what makes you tick, what really sort of like stimulates you in regards to what you want to do in a career and a business and so forth. And it's a case of just going ahead and living it, and not doing shortcuts on your own sort of desires and ambitions. And in the future self, you get the High Priestess. A lot of intuition here, a lot of intuition of how to apply your planning for your career path and your business and what have you. I would listen to yourself enormously. I would really listen to yourself, because it's going to provide a great deal for you in the future. And then look at the top. Look at the top. You get Justice. Only concentrating on the things, playing smart, only concentrating on the things that are really contributing to your own success financially, morally, energetically, physically, within your career path. It's really finding you're finding this week a real balance within life in order to allow those emotions that are really the deep within you to come to the surface. All right, let's just do a bit of clarification on the Light Seers cards. On your relationship side, you get the Six of Pentacles. Exactly what I said here. I said, you know, it's got to work for you. It's got to reach your criteria. And I think that's a similar sort of thing on your financial side. But on your relationship side here, you know what's good for you. That's why you get the Six of Pentacles with this Four of Wands. I wouldn't just roll over, basically, Aquarius. I wouldn't just roll over in life. You know, you can be very flattered, but don't forget, you know, don't throw, you know, throw everything out just because you feel sort of like really well appreciated. Yeah, this is a career move, a karmic move for you, which is all to do with your happiness and your joy. It's a whole new way of being, putting yourself first, putting your happiness first. And that's when you're going to find the good quality connections with the people that are around you, by putting yourself first and having a, you know, it's more than just a checklist. But you're having this sort of like, you know, it's got to sort of like be in tune with you as well. And look at this. From the universe, you get this Ace of Pentacles with the Strength card. I think the universe is here is sort of saying, we are going to connect you. The universe is going to connect you with people so you can say goodbye to the doubts that are within you and you can stay strong and true to your happiness. Absolutely beautiful foundations for your future, really. Yeah, I would be very wary about it from your past. I think you've known from the past that you tend to give more than you receive. That's why I think you need to be a little bit patient, hear things out before you make the decision, more than anything else. And according to your past as well, of how it sits for you and recognizing what you've done already and what's not what you want to do in the future. And this wisdom and this power that you can, with the King of Swords in your future, with this wisdom and this power, brings a lot of healing. All of a sudden, it makes you feel like, or it makes me feel like that finally, I don't have to try anymore in a relationship. I can just enjoy it. That's the feeling I get out of it because of the position you take. And it's all about positioning for you, Aquarius. We've seen that in the past, and we certainly will see it in the future. And this is why the decisions come out, where you should be following your star. You'll get the Four of Wands again. So we got two Four of Wands here and the Star card out the top. It is putting yourself first, putting your dreams first, your ideals, the ultimate connection with other people that are around you. And make sure it's your happiness that is the driving force behind it. When you do that, I think it'll work out. This transformation that we're going through will be really good for you. On your financial side, with the Four of Wands, you get the Six of Swords. Yeah, I think you're working on something. I think you're working to a plan. I think you're being very intuitive about it. And that's where it's might feel a little bit choppy, trying to sort things out, trying to see which job you should take or which career or which, you know, business you should be pushing or and stuff like that. And you are going to better climbs. You're going to a situation that is so much better for you, so much more fulfilling. And because you're sticking and working to a plan. You get the Star card again, this time with the Two of Wands. This plan is going ultimately after, you know, plucking the stars out of the sky. You know, shooting for the stars. That's what it's all about. You know, it's shooting for the highest version of yourself. I wouldn't hold back if I was you, Aquarius. Yeah, I think there's a lot of things that are the universe is going to take away a lot of things that are distractions for you. So, you know, you might have been working on a little side project and everything like that. And all of a sudden, you know, by the end of the week, you kind of go, oh, do you know what? I haven't thought about that side project all week. Should I be doing it? No, probably not. And that's where the revelation is coming into you. The universe is helping you out enormously. With the Ace of Cups, you get the Nine of Wands. Yeah, I think your past is a very good testament to what you've done in the world and how you approach things. And you should use that testament, that joyous energy of going after something that is really in line with you. That should provide you with a lot of healthy boundaries, healthy sort of triggers around you, you know, red flags to stop you from doing things that you shouldn't be doing. And in the future self, Yeah, you're off on a mission. I think this is where the Six of Swords comes into play on the overall energies and the justice in your life. You end up going on a mission which is intuitively correct for you. It sits beautifully for you physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, you know, financially, the whole way it sits really well for you. And with this justice card, this harmony that you are creating at the moment, you are nurturing it with the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles is taking that life that you so wish to live and cultivating it, cultivating the ultimate goal basically within your life on your financial side. That's going to be rewarding so much more than just finances for you. There you go, Aquarius. Thanking you very much for being here with us. I hope you get the best out of these readings. I will see you soon, either on the energy videos or another the supermoon collective and all signs reading that we're going to be doing during the week. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.